Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, here to another weekly review and market forecast. Today, I want us to take a look at AUDUSD and NZDUSD. So, some beautiful setups over there, and let's also check at EURGBP. So, starting with AUDUSD. So, let's start on a daily time frame by actually marking our very important areas and sensitive highs and lows. So these are my previous highs and lows based off a daily time frame. So let's just dive in deeper to see exactly what is the market been doing for the past week. As you can see here, we had a nice head and shoulder structure there that the market actually did over there. So let me just mark up these areas before I could actually dive in deeper onto an H4 time frame, because I saw some beautiful setups over there and nice movements forming on the H4. So we'll dive in deeper just after we mark our areas of importance over there. I think this will do. Yes, so let's dive into the H4. So looking into the H4, the market came from a very nice bullish trend over there up until it got to this level where it failed to break above. The market kind of like failed to break above that area over there, and since then the market has been creating lows to the downside. It even broke structure to the downside. So from now on, I just like to mark the areas where my sellers have been coming in very strong and in serious numbers, because we can see that we've been having impulses, corrections, and impulses breaking some structures to the downside. So I also mark this area because it was never actually tapped into, and I like this current market price area here. The price is at a very nice area over here, but it's a very big block. As you can see, it created the break of structure here over there. It left a lot of inefficiency and an unmitigated order block. Yes, it's on a it's a very huge block over there, but chances are we may even fail to break above it. We just have to allow the market to actually give us the direction. So the market has been pushing to the upside, actually correcting this impulse to the downside. We can see that this is a very nice corrective movement over here. It could be a corrective movement, or it could actually signal that the market has actually shifted from bearish to bullish. But for now, everything is pointing up to the downside. So what would happen is just to wait for the market to break out of this uptrending structure over here, and then also allow the market to push below this area over here, and then proper sales will come actually from this low over. Once the market has broken below, and we can actually expect to shoot all the way to the downside. Or should the market fail to actually cross below this low over here, then we can kind of like allow the market to push, but buys will only come if the market has broken that high over there, because the market failed to break there and it has been giving break of structures to the downside. So you don't want to be buying at that area over there, because the market has actually been pushing nicely to the upside, but as corrective moves to actually push with impulse to the downside. So with AUDUSD, I'm actually looking for those buys, but I think confirmations will come once the market has broken the structure below, and then if it actually retests it and shoots all the way to the downside, it would be a very nice entry at the current market price, because we have an order block that also has a resistance at that area over there. So it also be very nice to enter there and have a very tight stop loss just above to see what the market can actually do. But at the moment the market is still bullish within this retesting structure, because all we know the market could also shoot to the upside to then go down. So let's just observe it as to what will AUDUSD actually do for this upcoming week. And then let's take a look at NZDUSD. NZDUSD has a positive correlation with AUDUSD. So let's go on a daily to actually mark out those highs and lows. So this is our previous high. The market failed to shoot above that area, and the market shot straight to the downside after it has actually touched that high over there. So let's also mark out this area here, because I can see that we had multiple touches around this area here, and every time the market tapped into that level, kind of like went down. It has been a strong resistance over there. So let's dive in deeper to see what is actually been happening. Okay, let's just mark out this area over here. Let's also take this one over here and this one over here before we can actually dive in deeper to the H4. So let's take our H4. As you can see that with AUDUSD we had a nice head and shoulders, but if we adjust this on NZDUSD, you kind of like have the same movement that we had with AUDUSD. Very nice similar type of moves to that caused a change in the market behavior and the trend. So here we also experienced that head and shoulders that actually brought the market straight down with inefficiency here, leaving us our nice order block that we have here, which is very similar to what AUDUSD. So I think the market will behave in a very similar way, shooting all the way to the upside to tap into this area before it could actually shoot to the downside and actually break all the structures to the downside and test all the areas of inefficiency that the market left behind whilst it was actually on that uptrend. So now it would be nice to see the market do something like this, tapping into those actual highs, and then we will allow the market to give us those entries. So for more consecutive entries, it's like to allow the market to break out of this retesting structure, because it has been pushing upwards very nice and gradually. So should the market break below this area, we'll just be looking for those proper retests and then further entries to the downside. Yes, the market is it is at a very nice point to actually go short right now and be holding, but the stop loss would be actually very huge because of a big order block. As you can see that order block there, it's a very huge area, so we should be able to minimize it in order to reduce the risk to reward. But this is a very clean chart that is similar to AUDUSD. But should the market choose to break and shoot all the way to the upside, I'll wait for the market to push all the way to the upside and then give me a retest around the area up there to then continue with further pushes to the upside. But overall, I'm still looking for those sells over there, because I've been waiting for the market to actually retest this area to then go short on this one. And then on EURGBP, as you can see, EURGBP, I think we spoke about this last week. As I was taking a look at it, I saw something very nice over here. Okay, let's start by going back. If you can observe EURGBP, you'll see something with this move. EURGBP shot straight to the downside here. Observe this move. EURGBP shot, and it created a very consolidation consolidation here, created a very long consolidation here before it could actually push all the way to the downside. That is clear. Okay, let's remove that one because of I'm seeing something over here. We're at the very strong low, but I'm seeing something over here that might give us our potential move to the downside. So since EURGBP did that, I also tried to actually dive in deeper again to say, all right, if GBP did that, I think I saw something like that on a weekly again. That similar move, isn't it what the market is actually doing right now? I'm seeing the very same similar behavior from EURGBP, a very strong shoot to the downside, and then the market is now starting to play around this area. If you can observe, the market is starting to play around this area. Very long consolidation over here. This consolidation is accompanied by a very nice retest order block, which the market tapped into and failed to break above. The market failed to break above but rejected and started going to the downside. So I'm seeing something similar to that move that happened over there to then test this overall low over there, to then test this overall low here. I'm thinking, could the market be doing a very similar move to test this overall low over here? Because the market is behaving in a very similar manner and it has been trending to the downside for a long time. So this, yes, this is a previous low, but because of we are on a downtrend and the market has been a breaking structure to the downside, this simply means we have a weak low which the market could actually break easily. By doing so, by consolidating like so, the market is actually accumulating, taking out early buyers, taking out early sellers, manipulating so that it could have enough liquidity to take in order to move on forward to the liquidity to target. So the market is still accumulating, the market is still playing around. After this consolidating, the market will definitely shoot. This is what I'm actually expecting on EURGBP without any diving in deeper, because I'm seeing a very nice clear structure over there. But should the market fail to respect this and break above, I think I'll be looking for a retest around this area to then shoot to the overall upside there. But other than that, there won't be nothing more or less for this week. Those are the pairs, but my actually nice pairs are these ones because they are very clean. They are very clear and clean, AUDUSD and NZDUSD. But I'll also be taking a look at EURGBP for that movement because of it's something that it once did. So this trade would be a possible swing. This would be a very nice possible swing on EURGBP. Yes, nothing more, nothing less. If you enjoyed the video, please, ladies and gentlemen, like it and share it. From me till infinity. Yes, sir.